if you feel like you're faking it, everyone else is going to be able to tell.
Meg's pivot from fashion influencer to comedy mama on IG. Let me say why I put that down, because I was the one, again, I didn't think you were going to read these.
Massimo.
Masseri. Adam Masseri.
And what, we're going to like play into this, like I have to have 3 columns in a brand to do the blah, blah, blah. Like, ugh.
Part of that was clothes just weren't fitting the same. And I had this closet this capsule that I had built for 3 years that fit a different body.
Can you take over this podcast? I've ran us out the road.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the Sisterly Podcast. Or is it Sisterly Podcast?
We're going to play with both. That's what we told ourselves.
I'm Molly and...
I'm Meg.
Amazing.
Now that we've introduced ourselves. Hi.
We were mid-convo and Meg said, start rolling.
Start rolling. I got some hot takes.
Yeah, what were you saying while I pull up our show notes?
Well, one, I told myself, listen, you got to give yourself the freedom to like try new things, even if you like look back at what you were wearing and were like, what was I wearing? Anyways, I think I look like a referee meets Xenon, girl of the 21st century. And you know what? I'm okay with it.
I will tell you, I had not thought any of that until you just said it.
Sometimes I like, because, okay, 2 things. Sometimes I feel like I look a little costumey because sometimes I'm like getting ready for an audition and I'm like playing a character. And so I kind of like lean into the character. And now, you know, with fashion, you know when you lean in too hard and you're like, it's giving Halloween.
It's on the nose. Yes, throwback to my costume, my outfit for the Wicked premiere. I literally was trying to dress like Elphaba. I still look back at that post and get the ick.
Well, it's like, okay, listen, but it's like you got to give yourself the opportunity to like play. But you don't want to be too on the nose. And even with acting, you don't want to be too on the nose with the outfit. But anyway, sometimes on the other note, sometimes I find the best outfits from getting ready for an audition. So sometimes I have to get in this mindset of like pretending I'm getting ready for an audition just so my outfit can kick butt.
No, I get that. It is so funny you said this because in the same way that I've just had a whole day and part of it I like cannot share, but the other part that I can share, I will say. That's so annoying when people say that. I'm so sorry. Okay. Today, talking about how things are just on the nose in costume. I don't know if it's like the theater kid in us. I don't know what it is. I truly don't know. But every time I have to film a brand deal, like it goes from Molly casual content to advertising. And I'm like,
yeah.
And I'm like presenting the product like this. And it's like I can't like take those 2 things out. And so all of my like branding stuff has been like, and part of it's just because I want to be super creative and not just be like, so here's this lip thing that I like, you know, and just keep it like casual. But today, something that I recorded, I was like, okay, this is so like we could roll this on the commercials after NFL football, you know?
Oh, you think it was good?
Oh, well, that's not what I was trying to say. I was meaning like it just was giving very marketing. It wasn't giving like she's a casual influencer and this is something she loves.
Well, like what you're hitting on is actually a real acting thing that you have to go from. If you feel like you're faking it, everyone else is going to be able to tell too.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but like actors, when you first start off in front of the camera, the hardest part is being able to come across real. Like that's actually really hard. Like it's super easy to be like performative and emote the emotion instead of just like letting yourself kind of be in the scene. It's really hard. I think it's hard to like get out of the way.
I'm going through that currently. And I only had 1.5 years of acting in college. So
this is coming back to
going back to that.
This is coming back to my hot take where as I have like been trying to pursue more content creating online, I truly think, and I'm going to say this boldly and then I'm going to talk it back, right? I truly think so many of these people are out there taking all of these entertaining jobs via content creating right out of the hands of us actors. And here's what I mean. Like, so much of what y'all are doing is really what we have been taught to do for commercial acting, for voice acting, for all these things. And now it's so embedded onto social media with brand deals and partnerships and all of that, that one, I think a lot of actors are going to have to pivot if they want to keep up. That's a big statement that has a lot of other things going on inside of it. But there's that. And then two, I look at a lot of what you're talking about and it's like, well, yeah, because you're literally selling a product. That is what we are taught to do as an actor for commercial acting. So all that to say, it's like the same thing. It really is. Except for you start to go, I'm not Meg Biddle-Smith, the actor. I'm Meg Biddle-Smith, my own brand. Anyways, it just starts, the waters are very muddy. They're blending all of this. So I see a lot of entertaining content creating is so equal to the things that I've trained to do for the past 10 years. Over 10 years.
Yes. And that's part of, not that I've trained to do any of that for 10 years. I was trained for a year and a half, but I've watched you do it. And I just feel like there's this, and maybe in our content, Meg, like that's just going to be a thing where like, we're going to have a little bit more like acted script, like in a like high quality way. Not like,
hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully it's high quality. But like if you look at some of my Newly stuff, like it's not just me. I did try to make it casual, but there were, I'm trying to pick out stuff that I can talk about. But there were some of those where I like pulled out the Sony camera and like, we're going to go gallivant in a field or we're going to go do this. Like that is like, I think I have a little bit of a marketer in my head in that sense of, I don't want to just get in front of a camera and be like, so here's my 3 favorite lip products. It's like, no, I'm going to try to make you feel and like something. I'm going to make you want to be in that experience or make you want to know what that product is. Like that's how I sell a product. Sorry, Southern came out. Sell a product in my head, personally. If I get in front of you and just say, here's my favorite lip products, like you can just scroll right on.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think we talk a lot about this too. Like you allow yourself to create content, you're going to find the people who resonate with it. And you get to be who you want to be. You don't have to try to be someone else. You know, I read the show notes. Let me just say this. I read the show notes this week and I got a hot take.
She never reads the show notes.
I read the show notes. And I think, first of all, might not read them again because I love just being able to like let myself truly improv the entire podcast. It like works for me. But my mom, our mom, wow, one, she is very, what's the word? She lets you know what she thinks.
Yeah, she's going to hate this off the shoulder moment. Sorry, Mom.
She also told me she hated my bangs twice. 3 times?
I love her so much.
I don't know, but they're growing. Okay. Anyway, she said, when is this podcast going to get deep? Okay, listen, it's about to get deep. Molly, you brought up something, and let me maybe let you tell me what you meant. But you were like going from fashion influencer to comedy creator. What, like you're talking about me? What? How did you write it?
Meg's pivot from fashion influencer to comedy mama on IG.
First of all, comedy mama. I would love to be considered comedy mama.
Because I had someone say to me the other day that I haven't talked to in years, and it was so sweet. And they were like, I love Meg's mama content. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is what she is. She's a comedy mama these days.
A comedy
mama. And so anyways, what I meant is, I remember when you were first starting to want to post and you were going to join me in this like endeavor of fashion and things and posting outfits because you were in like a postpartum clothes journey. You still are. And you were like, that's going to be my POV. And then you realized like a week or so ago that, sorry, Mom, so is there actually anything in that cup?
It's giving the actor who doesn't know how to like drink on camera. I can tell. Like when I'm watching a movie, I'm like, there's nothing in that cup. They don't know how to like drink fake. Like they should just put water in it.
I swear it's missed your mouth so many times.
I need to share with everyone. Maybe this will push people to watch. I can't. My mommy's wrist literally does not let me extend my wrist this way. Like I can't do it. Like you see, I can go like I can point my wrist. I can't do that on this side, like at all. Like it won't let me. And so
I've got to find you those PT exercises.
I've been drinking like.
Oh, I literally am crying.
Like for those who aren't watching, I can't drink with the wrist. Like
I'm
my wrist to my arm, my forearm to my elbow is one rod. And imagine like trying to drink one rod versus like using your wrist. I can't use my wrist.
I was trying to remain so serious and like go on what I was talking about while also this feels like when you're probably in an improv scene and someone's just going so far left and you just have to keep going.
You have to keep going. Well, I
Oh my gosh.
to be with you, but I really wanted to finish my coffee. I finished.
So there was something in there.
There was, yeah.
Okay. Anyways, you pivoted. Wow.
Okay, but this is my hot take. Is that like I think, first of all, no, like I'm still on a postpartum clothing journey.
Let me say why I put that down because I was the one, again, I didn't think you were going to read these. And so it was something for me to remember to prompt you because in the past week, I feel like you decided to start doing your comedy script writing on Reels and they have popped off. And I was going to honor you in that and like talk about it. That's why I put it there. You talk about fashion all day long. Go for it.
I love it. No, I appreciate that. That's really sweet. Yeah, no, I think what I was going to say is deep, and it wasn't really like at you, but it was at the thought that I've had for myself for a long time. Is this like, oh, I have to be in one lane, and maybe it's my personality that's like, don't put me in a box, but like I think on Instagram. Okay, let's just state the facts. For a long time, social media, you were successful when you would stay in a specific lane that people could find you in your niche.
A niche.
Yeah, which
Find your niche.
There's still wisdom in that. But I think all of us are so much a whole being. You are a whole being who has a lot of things going on with a lot of like aspects to who you are as a human. And I think for so long that has felt like a limiting thing for me to get on Instagram and be like, oh, what's my niche? When I'm like, no, I love fashion. I love fitness. I love comedy. And I want to talk about what I want to talk about and put out there what I want to put out there. And so I am still planning and hoping and wanting to do that. Just post what I want to post.
Yes. And I think more people are like us. And I'm going to try to thank you for speaking on that because I feel like I've tried to put myself in holes where it's like, Malls, if you don't stay in this one lane, then people are just going to be so like confused. But it's like, who is in one lane for multiple years? Like my brain's barely in one lane for multiple days, you know? And like, I think how I'm taking that is this week I've been like, okay, I kind of want to talk about fashion this week, but like next week I'm kind of in a makeup mood, you know?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I think more people are doing what you're saying because it's more natural.
I think you're seeing more of that now. And like, what's his face on Instagram who comes on there and he's like the Instagram dude, Massimo.
Masseri. Adam Masseri.
Sorry.
Not Massimo. I love him.
It's one of my favorite characters. Okay. Massimo, we do manly things.
Most brilliant writing.
Also just great acting. Anyway, he's talking a lot about how, especially in the movement with AI, if you want to stay relevant, you got to stay real. Mm-hmm. Oh, I said that. That's a clip. That's a soundbite. You clip that and let it run.
Insert now the 0.5 video I took about an hour ago of me being real. I was in my backyard in a swimsuit. My neighbor was out next door, and I forgot to bring a pair of shorts because personally my cheeks were out. And anyways, it's a whole video. We'll see if I post it or not. But
yeah, I mean, like, but people want for people to just feel real, like not like a fake thing. So,
okay, but hot take on that because I did take that video and I was kind of crashing out in it, but that to me is so broad. Like when people are like, be real, be real, be real. I'm like, okay, I'm also not trying to be not real. Like maybe I'm shy. I feel like the past week, no, hear me out. Hear me out. Wow. 14 minutes in and we're yelling. Okay. No, I have almost crashed out over this. And as someone who is an introvert and is more of a shy person until I get to know you and mark you safe, that's hard. That is so hard. I have been burnt by so many people when I've been real. So like I get to kind of be a little shy in that area.
Yeah.
So I think what people are saying, to come off my dramatic high horse, I think they're saying like be you and be authentic. And that's what I'm trying to find, because I actually am not this girl. Like posting the photo. I'm actually really silly and barely have on makeup most of the time. And so it's me trying to find that balance, because I do also want to share. I also want to share like fun makeup things, you know?
Well,
you just touched on something that's very like real for me today.
Ooh, she hit the sensitive button. Yeah, no, I was actually about to say that. It was exactly that. Be you. And I think you have to allow yourself to figure it out. You have to allow yourself to try new things. You have to allow yourself to fail. We all hear this, okay? You have to actually, if you want to get out there and do something, you have to actually try and fail. And that can be icky and weird and hard. But
and anything you do, not just social media, writing a book, going after a corporate job, like anything.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think it can be, kind of scary, especially in social media, like having the boundary of what you want to share and what you don't want to share that's parts of you. So, I don't know, I feel like I'm talking in a circle now, but yes, I think it's like I have just gotten to the point where I'm like, I'm going to let myself post what I want to post.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really care if that's like, oh, the three adjectives that describe my brand, or da ba da ba da ba ka ka. It's like I told people this is a family friendly podcast. I really want to use the F word right now. I just like it's something I fight within me, this perfectionist or this like people pleasing, that I think getting to a place where I'm really like wanting to let go of that. I still fight it, but it's that whole like I'm not gonna live up to this expectation that I think, like, for what, guys? Like, we live only one life, okay?
Yeah.
And what, we're gonna like play into this, like, I have to have 3 columns in a brand to do the blah, blah, blah. Like, ugh.
Yeah.
Do you want to live your life in a jail?
Draining.
Come on.
Yeah.
Wow. That was
on that note. Recently, I've been posting.
I'm not going to
more
read the show notes anymore. I'm just kidding.
So let me just be real for a minute. So I've been posting more casually and not so, and engagement's low, lost followers. So, anyways, we're figuring it out. I'm sorry. I really wanted to come on here and have a pity party, but it's fine.
What would it look like to let go of losing followers? Like to not even like watch it?
I'm actually being silly. No, when I first started this like a year ago, lost like 200, hundreds. But that's the thing is like that I'm to a point now where it doesn't bother me as much, because I unfollow people who I don't want to see their stuff. So like they get to also have that right. Like that's what social media is for. It's to, personally, how I use it is to follow people I want to see while also being inspired by people I want to be inspired by. So,
yeah.
Anyways, okay. That horse is gone.
Way off that horse. Well, let's recap last week, right? Like,
yes. Did you see my top? No.
I'm going to let you be the host because you're really good at it.
Thank you. So we've officially recorded more episodes than any other podcast named Sisterly Podcast. That's a win. So I think we officially own the name. until someone else surpasses us with the same name.
We like originally looked up his name and didn't see anything because I was the one who looked it up, and that it should have never been my job. And then
I looked it up because I don't ever want to copy. And there has been actually 10 plus, but everyone had like 1 or 2 episodes. So.
I thought I only saw like 4.
No, there's like different versions of it.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we've officially surpassed all the other sisterly.
But everyone's welcome. We will just all be sisterly together.
Yeah. Let's join in. One big
It's fine.
commune of sisterly podcasts. Let's start our own sisterly podcast network.
I think we crashed out so hard for 20 minutes there that I'm like this now.
I do hope we kept you, because sorry, everyone, if that was like a, wow, they're angry today.
You know what? I kind of am. And that is actually a great feeling to get out and just have.
You know, I keep telling Molly, my lactation counselor, because that's kind of what she is. I realized I was not letting my child be not okay. And I was like, oh no, it's okay to not be okay. Yeah. Because I'm over here like, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Anyway, all that to say, like, that's okay that we weren't okay for the first half of this podcast.
Thank you. Thank you for covering our bases.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what have you been doing today? Is it sunny over there? It's very like sunny here.
Yeah.
It's, like, warm.
Oh, you know what I just did? Mama went on a run.
Oh, girl.
This is first.
Did I influence you?
Yes,
okay
in
if I
some
didn't.
ways. Yeah.
Okay.
No, in some ways. No, I think it's all the pent up energy that I've had for the past year. 9 months, 6, whatever. And finally, but it's because I finally found a brassiere that actually supported my body. And I went on a run, and I did record this, and I was like, oh, it's amazing. It wasn't that I couldn't run. It was that I just didn't have on the right bra.
Do you want to shout out the bra?
I do. It was a Lululemon bra. I'm sorry, I don't know which one it was, but I do plan on posting about it.
We can link it below. We can do a little linky.
Little link. It was really great, and it felt good. So
they do have some good bras. Sorry, I won't go down that tangent, but keep going.
Well,
they have good bras because they have different cup options, was what I was going to say.
Well, I think it's like, for me, what has been so hard postpartum is like, I was sharing this on my story. I think I didn't know that I thought that I would just bounce back. And I didn't, like, I had read enough information that was like, you know, being kind to yourself, not expecting a quote unquote bounce back. But I think I thought, surely the pounds will just melt away. Well, I kept waiting on them to, and they didn't. And I was like,
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you. It was just the melt away.
Well, yeah, no, you can laugh because it's like I didn't know that I thought that until like 3 months in. I was like, oh my God, they're not leaving.
It's so honest. Yeah.
They're here to stay. No, they're not here to stay, but they're here. And it's like the tension, like having hope that, yes, I will be stronger and life is different. My body's a new body. And, you know, while also knowing that like there is a potential. I think I said that backwards. The both and of like, this is where I'm at, but it can also get better. Anyways, I don't think I really realized I thought that, but I did. But the problem was for me is I genuinely felt like I woke up in a new body, like a whole new body. And it wasn't just like I went up in one size. I went up in like 2 sizes everywhere. And like, maybe I need to say this, guys. I'm about to talk about some tatas. So if you don't want anybody to hear it, pause. But I mean, like for the large-breasted women, life is different. Okay? It's just like the tall women. It's different up here in the atmosphere. Like there's just things that are different. Your movements are different. Your outfits are different. You like can't do things the way that your little, you know, small-chested friends can. And there's pros and cons.
Sister, your little sister? Pull me out.
No, but there's pros and
Oh.
cons to both, right? Like I know
Yeah.
we always
Things just
the
fit
grass is
differently.
always greener depending on where you are or you're at. But all that to say, I had no idea what those women were going through until I joined their world. And all that to say, I realized all I needed was a really good bra, and that kind of changed my life.
Mm.
And I know
Hey.
the women out there with large breasts are going to go, thank you. That is facts.
No, and I think one of those things is things are normally modeled on a certain size. So that's hard to kind of like know what your go-to is until you're like in that
Yeah.
and
You have
figuring
to,
all
like,
that out.
Yeah, you have to really, and it's also so hard when you really do wake up in a whole other body. And yes, clothes are one thing, but also like the functioning aspects of yourself are just different.
Mm.
Like I can't move the way I could before, or even like hormonally, like some women, and I would even say this is my case too, but I know it's can be more severe for people too, is like mentally you're different. Like there's just so much going on that is different.
Mm.
And the patience that you have to have with yourself is hard. Oh, but I went on a run. That's what I did.
Yes. I was like, how did we get here? Yes. So outside on a trail, what was it?
Yeah, we went through the park, went on a run. Me and Char. Oh yeah, I also pushed a
Did you run
stroller.
with this? Okay. No,
And
you pushed a
hills.
bassinet.
And hills. Yeah.
Wait. Was she in the bassinet or was she in her car seat?
No, she's in the bassinet.
Okay. She's having a good time?
Yeah, I hope I don't get her used to it because Mama can't keep that up all the time.
That's a little bit of like a push too, right?
Yes, it was.
Okay, girl.
Yes, it was.
All right.
You also
Proud
need to
of
know
you.
I'm a little bit of a hard A on myself. I work out.
She is.
I am, yeah. Yeah, I did that, and then I can't think what else we did. Oh, I did write something I want to talk about. I have been making some summer salads, and so I ate a delicious lunch today of some salads that I have been making, and this sounds like a grandma podcast. It really does. some summer salads, but I really wanted to talk about my summer salads.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, tell us about these summer salads. Paint the picture.
Okay, Real Food Dietitian's website or whatever. I think did I talk about it last week?
I don't even see this on the notes, but oh my gosh, Meg, it's at the bottom of the notes. Put it into the thing. I have a timeline.
Anyways, I made 3 different summer salads. They were delicious. One's a chicken salad. One is a like everything in the kitchen sink salad.
Ew.
I really shouldn't be the host. I'm not reading the
There's
show
normally
notes next
always
week.
an ant in my kitchen sink, so no. Yeah.
And then like the other one isn't a salad. Sorry, I just realized that. It's a pineapple salsa that went on top of pork. We just need to cut out this whole thing about summer salads. Can you take over this podcast? 'Cause I've ran us off the road and I'm peeing in my pants.
I think I blacked out until you said pork. The way that you just kept going. Oh my god.
This is
Wow.
almost as bad as like I felt like Mom when I was getting ready after I did my run. Where, I don't know if you remember this, but Mom would always be
Sunday mornings. Also, we love our mom so much, and we know that she watches every episode, so we're gonna pick on her. But she would get in every Sunday morning on the way to church. You know this one, Meg. And the AC would have to go up to blast. Turn it up. And we're all trying to like be in a like fun, positive attitude, and she's like, "Yeah."
Oh, I was sweating. Like my makeup was just coming off. I was like, I look like my mom right now. Like, oh, I'm
Oh
hot.
my goodness. Oh
Whew.
my goodness. Ooh, okay, well.
I gave you quite an edit. You have to edit the hell out of this one.
Maybe you just take to your stories with that.
Wait, what?
That's like the biggest diss ever. No. With your salads. Like, maybe just take to your stories with it.
Don't use them for the podcast. Okay. My summer salads. Okay. I can't believe I wrote that on the show notes.
Anyways, I don't even know how to like go on with the show now.
This is, I swear to you, I'm not reading the show notes anymore. This is like, I keep saying this, but this is why you're the host. I'm here to yes and you. Okay.
Well, okay. Last week, we were talking about us going to Albertville, and we went, and now we're back. We've got to recap. We got to tell everyone what went down. And
Molly was there for 24 hours in Aville. Sorry, it's giving MSN Messenger where I would write like Aville peeps, Boaz peeps, Gville peeps. And that was like all the people that were my friends.
Let me take it a step further, because as soon as you said Boaz, this is what I saw. Capital B, lowercase o, capital A, lowercase z.
100%. Boaz peeps. Growing up close to Boaz and like the amount of people who are like Boaz from the Bible. And I'm like, oh, there's a Boaz in the Bible?
Great point. Yeah.
Not me growing up in a churched environment, literally not knowing most of the Bible.
An Arab.
Arab, yeah. Arab?
Anyways, we went back home and we went to the water park. We went down the water slide. It was a whole thing. I'm trying to think of anything that was like crazy awesome.
Well, crazy was the fact that, because there's two different slides. There was the open slide and the closed slide. And not me literally in line behind all these youngsters. And they're breaking in front of me, which first of all, I'm starting to get a little like mad. And so I kind of like, push myself through. And then I'm like, Meg, they're kids. Okay. So then I started to befriend them. And I'm like, which slide, what's the difference between the slides? And they're like, and so a boy is like, well, the closed one goes faster. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, catch me on that one. Mm-hmm. And I realized why they were breaking in front of me was because there's two lines, not one. And so I get in his line behind him, and I'm like, I'm going on the faster one. So as soon as the lifeguard is like, go, I hop in that slide and am immediately hit with dark, hot air, just like right in my face. I immediately think, oh my God, I'm going to die. I'm not going to make it out the end of this slide. I immediately got very claustrophobic, could not breathe, and then had to tell myself, if every little kid has made it to the end of the slide, I can too. Just take a deep breath and try to breathe through this hot air. It was actually genuinely awful. And I came out and I was like, I'm not doing that slide again. So if you listen to this and you want to go to the water park and you're over a certain age, maybe be mindful that your brain can't handle certain things like it used to. Like I did the fairgrounds, and I looked it up. Like there's this thing in your brain, the equilibrium thing that like messes up. And
when we get older?
You get older and you get nauseous for yeah.
Well, don't you think maybe this isn't a thing, not a scientist, but some of it's like that childlikeness is kind of gone. Like you've just experienced too much of the world.
Yeah, you realize you can actually die.
Yeah. I also don't love enclosed spaces. But on the other side, the open slide was a great time.
It was a great time.
We were pointing our toes. We were like Holiday in the Sunning it up. It was a whole thing.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, it was definitely giving like the Bahamas slide. It wasn't giving the Bahamas slide. I would love to go on that slide, but it was close.
Listen,
for rural Alabama.
I'm going to go ahead and just say something. we're going to take this podcast live and we're going to go to the Bahamas and we're going to do Holiday in the Sun, Mary Kate and Ashley edition.
Speak it out. I love it. Yeah, we are.
What else happened while we were there?
Oh, I ate a cheeseburger because I said, catch me with a hot dog. I ate a cheeseburger.
And she got one.
Actually, that cheeseburger was so good. It really was. I would do one right now.
It looked normal, but I could see how that looked good. That's not
what do you mean by it would look normal? Did you expect
it was so unassuming is what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I'm still in my ticked off mood from 20 minutes ago.
Wait, what do you mean?
I'm so sorry. It's so hard for me to hide emotions. It was so unassuming, but I could see how it's always the burger that doesn't look like it's going to be the best burger. That's the best burger, is my point. And you said it was really good.
Yeah. What's a good burger for you?
I'm a smash burger girl. It's a thin patty, big.
Okay. Yeah. I will say it was like a good, it almost looked like a smash burger, but it wasn't too thin patties.
It did.
It was like a decent, thicker middle patty. It was good. I don't know. It was delicious.
It looks good.
Yeah.
Regardless of my face, it looked good.
I'm hungry now that we're talking about this. I'm hungry. Anyway.
Did you eat after your run? Was it one of your summer salads?
I actually had the Fairlife protein shake because, got to get your protein in post exercise. And it's just satiating and delicious. And so I did have one of those, but I probably could use a little more food.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
It was a fun time. It was a fun 24 hours. We got a lot in. I kind of got there and said, let's get out the door and go party.
Did you have fun?
I felt yeah, I had a lot of fun.
What was your
feel
favorite?
like it was so fast. You know what? I really enjoyed getting to go run around the new parks and amphitheater, the SMPA.
So you loved coming and hanging out with your family, and your favorite part was running by yourself.
Listen, as an introvert, don't be offended that my favorite part was my alone time. Okay? No, I just had this really sweet moment of running that morning that I stopped and I was looking at all this that was brand new, and I was just like, the hometown that I've come from is so sweet. And they're continuing to grow. When you go back home, you hopefully are just hoping that your town is still growing and prospering. And I felt like it was. And there was also FCA happening and these kids were having the best time. And so anyways, it was just a sweet moment there. No.
Oh, that's kind of full circle. Mom was like, what are these camps? I was like, it's a sports camp. Mm-hmm. Not me being an FCA sports camp counselor at that exact camp years ago.
Were you at Grace Fellowship?
Yes.
Cute.
Oh my God.
I never went to one. Yeah, it was really, really cute. No, I'm trying to think. Honestly, I feel like I've lived 7 lives since I was there. And my husband being so adamant, Evan was like, we are leaving at 2 p.m. Is that what it was, Meg, that day?
I loved it. We were all so proud of him. My only caveat to him was it wasn't to him. I was so glad he said something, but I was like, the person that you should be talking to is Molly. Molly is the one who is trying to dictate doing all the things that she wants to do before 2 p.m.
I know. I love him. He is growing to be more firm, but Nashville traffic is just really bad. So he also knows me, and he knows that we were potentially going to be gone by 2:30 at that point. So we were, but no, I think my favorite part other than that is when we were sitting on the back porch of our Mima and Granddaddy's house with everybody. And family was coming to see Charlotte. Evan's playing guitar. Charlotte's being Charlotte. She just is kind of hanging.
She had a meltdown, and our sweet Mima cried. It was so sweet.
Yeah.
She was like, oh,
it was precious.
No. I think she just didn't want her to be upset.
Yeah. It's hard when you hear baby cry.
Get it wrong.
Yeah.
We went shopping I got this outfit. Shout out.
Oh my gosh. Yes, we went shopping. Wow. Okay. Lifting the mood. We went shopping in this cutie boutique. What's it called? Blossom Boutique. And they always have cutie brands, but this one brand that Meg didn't realize that she loved.
Yeah. Okay. So every time, I don't know if y'all do this, but like you go shopping somewhere and you like keep loving a certain outfit or like whatever. I have done this thing where I keep touching some clothes and looking at the tag and I'm like, oh my God, it's that same brand. Oh my God, I love this brand. So I did it at this boutique and I was like, shut up. It's this brand. I'm obsessed with it. And it's French. Literally the brand's called French, FRNCH. Isn't that right? French?
Yes, no vowels. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm obsessed with that brand and I got this. It's a matching set. It's like a little.
It's so cute.
Like
It's like a crocheted set, right?
it's crocheted. It's like ties on the side.
What did
Little-
you end up doing as your underneath? Like a little tank?
Right now, I just have on like a black bra.
Okay.
But when
cute.
I'm like out and about, like I wore this to church with a black skirt and a black bodysuit. So it's
Is
like
it black or is it navy? I can't talk about it. You did all of that. You did black bodysuit, black skirt with a navy set.
I just realized it's navy. Oh my
Oh,
God. I thought it was
goodness
black.
gracious.
Oh my God. I thought it was black.
I am unwell. Did anyone compliment your outfit? Did you get a photo?
And that's probably why.
They were like, we're just glad she made it.
Dang it.
But okay, real question. Did your black bodysuit and your black skirt match?
It
Did the
did,
blacks
like-
match? Were they the same blacks?
Yeah. Oh, God.
I had this teacher one time. I
Oh,
won't say
no.
what part of life, but I came in to perform that day and I had on a black jumpsuit and black heels, and she said those are not the same blacks.
That
And
woman, I know
that's
who it
when I
is.
entered therapy.
I know who that woman is. That woman has some serious, like, personal trauma. And not to get
and there's
too
compassion there for that. But
yes, but the fact that you and a lot of people dealt with some hard times via that specific teacher just goes to show it wasn't you.
here's some funny stuff about a trauma. Once you work through it, thankfully, once I work through it, I'll speak for myself. It becomes funny caveats that you can bring up later in life. And
Or you
that
just numb it,
person has
shove it
given
down.
me.
I'm just kidding.
No, no. Now they're just funny to bring up in moments like now. But yeah, you will
I
forever
have-
not see black the same.
Well, on that same note, I had a teacher who, and if you listen to this, well, okay. I had a teacher who, she would wear not black on black, but like neon.
Navy on black.
No, neon yellow on neon yellow. I kid you not, this woman, and she was so sweet. God love her. She really was. She had, there's people who have like a uniform. Well, we talked about that last episode. You like, what's your uniform? Well, this woman had a uniform. It was I think it was like a 3-piece uniform. I think it was like a t-shirt with a button down and like a cargo jean. Okay. And I kid you not, she would wear the exact same color of all 3 items in like a neon yellow and like a neon pink. And like, it was like a wild situation.
I
And
kind of love that. She wanted simplicity in her
frankly,
life.
today, loved it. Then didn't. Here's the thing. People are just harsh in grade school. We'll call it that because I'm going to also try to be vague on when it happened.
Mhm.
And you're just, to be a teacher during that, I can't imagine. Kids are just mean. They're mean.
They'll point anything out. Yeah.
But now looking back on her, go woman. Go.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love
But
that.
she also
so
made me
much.
get glasses because her writing was so small I couldn't see anything. And I had to get glasses to read the board.
But you probably needed glasses.
I did.
The only other update I wrote down before some of your crazy stuff at the bottom is the crazy stuff that wasn't in the timeline, is an update on my closet dilemma from last episode, because I know people are just craving to know more. I actually found this really helpful because there are plenty of people in this world, plenty of journalists, fashion journalists, whatever, who write these beautiful articles about what I was talking about like trying to figure out what style I like and all these different things. Well, this article, I will link it below because it was very helpful. And I don't remember, I think it was a random blogger. And I just want to say thank you to that person. But it was all about why you probably love the sporty style. And they divulge, I don't know if it's a man or a woman, so I'm going to say they divulge the different parts that make up this sporty chic style. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is so helpful. So this past week, I've been doing outfits of the day over on my Instagram daily, just because it's been a great challenge for me to get dressed every day, because after a year of marriage, I have learned that there's probably going to be one of Evan's clients, show up in my house needing to use the restroom. So I need to always be clothed. That aside,
God, that sucks. I would hate that.
For 8 of those months, I was annoyed. And then month 9, I said, you know what? I'm just going to get dressed because this isn't changing.
I can't change this. That's fair. Hey, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
And all of his clients are so sweet. So it's just gotten to the point where it's precious. Anyways, I read that and it unlocked something in my brain of, okay, I love stripes. I love, oh my gosh, what else did they say? It was talking about sporty elements in fashion, not necessarily I'm fully sporty. Oh, it talked about like you probably love wearing sneakers with a lot of your fashion. And I'm like, yes, I do, and just different things like that. But so where I've gotten to is that I found an article, and doing the outfits of the day was just one step that I took to try to put together different outfits that I don't normally do, because part of the dilemma is that I work from home every day and I do create content, but I want to also get dressed every day. And I think going into a job for 3 years, into a retail job, it almost was putting a costume on for 3 years, where I could do this like fun, different, like I could be sporty, or I could be very like femme and all of that. And now that I work from home, some of that isn't there, or it was taken away. So I kind of have to like rewire my brain. And like we said last week, I have a little bit of a broader canvas to play with, because I can kind of dress however I want while also trying to figure out my style. So that's where I'm at.
Because I'm also bouncing my child and she's asleep, and I kind of lost a little bit. I know. Listen, let me ask in case I missed out. So have you been incorporating like sneakers or stripes, or like that's what I keep hearing over and over again?
So yeah, there was 2 different things going on. The article helped me narrow down. I think what's hard is I love femme, like colorful dressing, but I also love sporty elements, and that's where I was getting confused. I was like, who am I?
Yeah.
Because like I have a bunch of dresses that have like poofy sleeves, and I'm like, okay, how am I her, but how am I also like who I am today? Which like for people who aren't into fashion, I sound so silly, but if you're into fashion, you know what I'm saying. It's a little bit of an identity crisis that you have. And so,
but like, can I just poke a little bit right there? Okay.
No. Say the annoying line. Someone said it to you one time. Can I just like, what was the saying? What was the phrase?
I don't know.
A friend of yours said to you.
Can I just like push back? Can I just like,
yeah.
I don't know.
It was something like that. I'll remind you who it was later.
Okay.
Anyways.
I'm curious if in that though is, because we were talking about social media earlier, like letting yourself be you and let yourself be where you are. Let me say it this way. Hearing you say that, talking about like, I love the femme, I love this, I love the puffy sleeves, but I also love this, like, who am I? Mm-hmm. You and I have talked about this before. And it's a thought that I think often, and this is where it's coming from, is like, can't I just be allowed to be who I am in that moment and in that day? Meaning, like for me with fashion, like today, instead of me being like, oh, X, Y, and Z about this outfit and like judging it and wondering this or what, I just literally trusted my gut and said, like, my gut is telling me wear it. My gut is telling me do, oh, I forgot what these buns are called, space buns. My gut is telling me to wear pink lipstick. And my gut is telling me to wear these hoop earrings. So I just let myself do it.
Yes.
And so there's a part of me that's going like, can't you just trust your gut and let your gut lead you and then it like be okay if it's wrong or like not wrong. Wrong's the wrong word. Like be okay if you like are like, you know what? It didn't work for me. Let's try something different next time.
So yes to what you're saying. Part of this is part of why I'm doing outfits of the day over on Instagram. It's kind of cringy and also very casual. It's not, no one's saying it's cringy. It's me in my head. But anyways, my point is that I don't change the outfit. Like I don't, like today I did this outfit of the day and it's very chill and casual, but I still wanted to film it because I felt very Molly in it. I felt very me. I didn't overthink it. I threw it on and I ran up to Dose and grabbed my lunch. You know, like I empowered myself in a way.
Well, I think what we're hitting on is the judging of ourselves, right? Like judging of yourself and then overthinking things. And like, what does it look like to let yourself just shorten the gap there?
Yes. And another part of that,
like,
that
trust
you keep
yourself.
saying is like, yeah, know yourself, trust yourself. Some of that is like just figuring out what that is. And I'm 28 going on 29. I don't fully, like part of this closet dilemma is a little bit deeper of like, I'm leaving my teens and early mid 20s and I'm becoming like we said, I'm married. I'm just in different life phases. And so I feel like there's also just a little bit more of figuring out who I am that's happening too.
Yeah,
in
but
this.
like, why do you have to figure out to have a destination? Why can't you just like be where you are and let that be? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's I feel like it's like a full reframe of the brain of even the concept.
Some of this just feels natural, is what I'm trying to say.
Like you are where you are, which is in discovery, but like where you are. Oh God, I'm going to get way too meta. I'm not going to go there. But like to kind of make this about me, I showed up to a mommy's class and I had on all white. Okay. Part of this comment that I said
Does
back
someone
to
make
this,
fun of you?
No, she said, this girl said, I can't believe you're wearing all white. And one of the like early comments I would make would just be like, my comment was like, oh, we're just wearing whatever we have. Because for me, a lot of early postpartum was like, I'm not trying to impress you. I am trying to literally wear what clothing I have in my closet. In other words, if I show up to an event, or not an event, if I show up to a casual gathering and I have on a dress and I make you feel lesser than, and you're like, why do you have on a dress? Like, it's because it's the only thing that fit in my closet.
Yeah.
It's not because I'm trying to dress up. Like, literally, I didn't even have like sweatpants that fit. So like, and also like, can't you just be excited for me? Like, it's okay that I look cute. Okay. But I said, we're just trying to wear what we have is kind of what I said. And that was true in that moment. But it's made me think a lot about like in this season of life, like there's a post I haven't posted, but I am still who I am. Like there's this fear that I had when I was going to become a mom was like, oh my God, I didn't want to be like, and this is coming from judgment, right? Like seeing other people do it a certain way and you're like, I don't want to do that. And you're afraid you're going to like fall into this like stereotype that you don't want to be. And at least for me. And so it was like, I want to be Meg, who's a mom. Well, I feel like it's felt like that with clothing, where I'm like, I literally still want to wear white because I love white. I don't care if my baby like pukes on me, throws up on me. Like, it can be cleaned. I'm not concerned.
Yeah.
And I will walk around like it's fine. I'm fine with it. And so, because after she said that, it started to make me think like, oh, I do have a lot of white clothing. But then I'm like, well, I love white clothing. Like, I'm not just going to change that because I'm a mom now. No. And I love crop tops. I love strapless. I'm not going to change that just because I'm a mom now. I'm just going to get a better bra or something that's going to support the situation, you know? So I think there's a little bit of that I think is really easy, that as you age, it's easy to look at a stereotype and go like, do I have to fit into that? No, you can be yourself and trust that. So I think I'm kind of getting a little bit out there, but I'm trying to come back to you with also empathizing by going like, I'm trying to let myself trust myself in the moment. And like, it's okay if tomorrow I'm like, I go back on that decision. I don't want to wear white anymore.
Yeah, that's that. The point you just made is really hard for me, especially in fashion. It's like, okay, if I wear or post this, I can't go back on it.
You can. You can always go back.
Yeah, I can.
You can always go back. I had a life coach who said to me when I was like really trying to post more about fitness, she said, you can always, I'm paraphrasing, but you can always rebrand yourself. You can always. And she said, people think more about themselves than they're thinking about you. And that was so good. Like, nobody's going onto my Instagram page and like literally, I mean, maybe some people are, but like for the most part, they're not like watching, like, oh, all the things. You are more aware of you than other people are. So when you are like so afraid of someone's going to notice, this is my favorite, someone's going to notice that I haven't been posting. No, they're not, queen. They're not going to notice. So you don't have to come back on Instagram and announce that you've been gone. Like, just start posting again. It's literally y'all,
Nick
I'm sorry.
loves talking about this.
This thing makes me so, no one noticed. You can highlight it. If it makes you feel better to highlight it. But you can come in hot and all of a sudden start posting comedy, LOL me, and not announce it. I didn't have to come in and be like, guys, I'm now going to be a comedy mama. Be on the lookout for all my stuff. No, just like start being a comedy mama and like you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to like show up. Like, you don't have to announce. Like, just no one's noticing it as much as you are.
Yeah.
And there's freedom there.
Yeah.
There's freedom to change your mind. There's freedom to put out what you want. There's freedom to go back on it. But the cancel culture makes you so afraid because people are like, I don't know. I got so many hot takes about all that because it's what's kept me playing small for so long.
Yeah, I think some of my fashion stuff I'm still trying to figure out, and I'll continue to like share it. But what you're talking about also touches into it too, for sure.
Yeah, you like how I went way far outside of
Yeah, we went like so far away from me, and this is so normal. And so now we're bringing it back. One thing I do want to touch on that I don't know that I said last week, a big part of this dilemma is after our wedding and leaving retail, doing 25,000 steps a day, going to the gym at 5 a.m. every day, like I was in insane shape. Let's just put it that way. I'm gonna be really honest. It's how I viewed myself. I definitely gained weight after that. And a lot of the clothes that I have did not fit. And then I went into a season of seasonal depression over the winter. And none of my clothes fit.
I didn't know this. Was this year?
Because I honestly haven't fully just like connected everything or shared it. And honestly, I never want to trigger anyone talking about weight. Because a lot of people probably didn't notice. You know?
I didn't.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But it's still important for me. And when I talk about like experiencing seasonal depression, I also don't ever want to just like, people struggle with depression every day. I thankfully don't have that. I have bouts of it. and I have a
But
therapist.
it's your truth. You can talk.
But do you get what I'm
allowed
saying?
to talk about your truth.
Yes, but I also am still discovering a lot of it and I want to be careful. So part of that was clothes just weren't fitting the same. And I had this closet this capsule that I had built for 3 years that fit a different body. And so
Empathy over here.
yeah, right? And so I think in the past few days, I've also been connecting all this since we talked about it last on the podcast. And again, it's something that I was like, people probably didn't notice. And it wasn't something that I was just like, we didn't grow up in a household where it was like that stuff was pointed out. So I don't relate to myself a lot in that way of just like, of thinking of my body in those ways. So it was all new. It's been a lot of new experiences. And
Wait,
so
what do you mean? What do you mean relating to your body in that way?
in the sense of like when I was feeling sad and so many things were changing and all of that, like I wasn't like, oh, this is because I've gained weight. Like I just didn't relate to it in that way.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of different things. There was a lot of changes. There was a lot of me trying to figure out my job and all the things. There was so much going on. And anyways, this last newly, I was like, I'm going to actually size up. Like I am going to separate myself from a size.
Ooh, girl.
Because I used to tell my customers that. I used to tell my customers size does not matter because it doesn't. A Pilcrow pair of jeans and a Maeve pair of denim are probably going to fit you differently. You might be a 28 over here and you might be a 27 over here. I don't know. I'm just making things up. But I was like, okay, let me like eat my own, advice. And everything I got fit so good and I felt so confident. And it's like, okay, yeah, just getting clothes that like fit well. And so I think part of this journey is also that of just getting clothes that fit my body well. And I also just feel like going into my 30s, like I just am becoming even like my body is even more like it's growing, like clearly. Is that weird to say? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like I'm like, oh, I'm a woman.
Okay, yes, because some of you don't know this, but the other part of my life was coaching women. I love that. I loved coaching women. What you are hitting on is something that I would argue every woman deals with, and it's self-talk. It's like what you're saying to yourself. And at the end of the day, that's where a lot of this comes from with fashion, with fitness, with our life is like, what is our self-talk? And I had a friend who was also a coach in this aspect who had said to me one time, this stuck with me for a very long time. She said, I really hope this year, she said, maybe this year is the year where you get really good at hearing what you're saying to yourself. And I'm paraphrasing, but you get better at catching those lies and combating them. Like you get faster at it. And I think it first starts with allowing yourself to hear them. Then from there, like combating it with truth and getting faster at doing that. And that's where like the Mel Robbins high five thing is so great. Like high-fiving yourself in the mirror every morning. Like literally telling yourself like, you got this, high five. Or like Post-it notes. Like surrounding yourself with, because it's so deeply rooted in you that sometimes you don't even know the harsh critic that you are to your own self.
So that's what I was about to say. I want to touch on that for a second because I am not someone who is loudly harsh to myself is what I'm saying. And I think that's why some of this was so like newly discovered in a way.
Do you think it was just like really buried?
I don't know if it was very, like, I'm not sure how to answer that because I'm still trying to, like, figure it out.
Yeah.
But I want to, like, say it for the gals who are like me in the sense of, like, you know that you are a great person. You know, you like yourself. Like, you're not outwardly like negative toward yourself. You can, as you're saying, Meg, you can still have these moments and these thoughts. And like, I have a husband who adores me. Like I I love myself. Like, I was not like beating myself down, but I think I had just realized that this size that I was for so many years, I just kind of needed to be like, Malls, you're a little different now.
Well,
and it's still great.
let me speak from empathy in the sense that I totally am going through that. Like, part of it for me was, I think, realizing there wasn't control. Like, old Meg, I'm just going to say it this way too. I never realized how fit I was or whatever until all of a sudden I had like 25 extra pounds on me, and I was like, oh my God, I had no idea. And so with that, I think things were just like felt easy. I felt good in my body, right? And so I like the way my clothes fit. I like the way all these things just looked on me.
Mhm.
And then when all that was gone, frustration. I wanted to grab control. I wanted to change it. And it's like really easy in that moment for me to look back at. I'm trying to figure out how to form it well. You think you're good at positive self-talk when all is going well. But when shit hits the fan and it goes bad, that's when you're tested. That's when you realize, are you actually good at positive self-talk? Because then I started to realize, oh, I'm not being kind to myself. I'm frustrated. I'm angry. I'm bitter. And like, it's okay. Like letting myself work through that though too, right? And being with myself there to then go, okay, let's remind myself though, I am beautiful. I am proud of all that my body has done. She's serving me in new ways she's never served me before. I'm like working through a new thing I've never worked through before. So I think it's a little bit of like the control aspect too. Like, I don't think much in life is like once you've learned it, you check it off. You're not going to have to learn it again. It's like, no, it's a continual lesson that you have to learn. It's like forgiveness. Forgiveness isn't a one-time thing. You have to continually choose to forgive someone who has caused pain for you. And I think it gets easier. I think it can, happen faster, all these things. But I think it's not fair for us to put on ourselves like, oh, I've got positive self-talk and I'm never going to struggle with it ever again. No, you're going to change. Circumstances are going to hit you. And all of a sudden, ooh, okay, let's check back in there. That's what I've realized about myself right now is I think maybe I thought it was under check, and maybe because it was for a while, and then circumstances changed that were just out of my control. And I just wanted to take control and like,
Yeah. And so much is changing with your body. Like, just change is hard for us, maybe most people.
Yeah, it's like,
just
especially when
trying to just get used to something that's changed. So, yeah. Well, Mom, we gave you that deep talk.
Okay. Let's go to the edits corner. The edits corner is always fun. Meg gets to do the edits corner every week. Here's the edits corner. The character's name is Roz, not Riz. And I was correct in the fact that it was a crew member who was doing like a placeholder. I like literally Googled it before this. Placeholder for that name. But then they ended up liking it, so they just kept it. It was a, now I can't remember. Shoot. Storyboarder / I forgot what his other job, writer on the show.
If you were lost, we were talking about last episode.
Which means you're going to have to listen now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's Monsters Inc. character. And then, we're going to the World Cup tomorrow. That was all I was going to say. Just a little subtle brag.
Oh, are you going to the match?
Yeah.
In Atlanta? Okay. I need you to know that when you called me earlier, I thought you were meaning like you were going to a watch party.
Oh, no.
I forget that the World Cup is in America this year.
Yes. North
That's so
America.
fun. We need to rethink your outfit.
Facts, North America. Which is
What other America is there?
No. It's Canada, us, and Mexico. Isn't that crazy? It's all over North America, the continent.
You know when like info's being given to you that you just like don't need? I'm just kidding.
Like,
I wanted to
don't
be
care.
mean. Okay, let's rethink your outfit then. Now that I know actually where you're going.
Oh, I loved. Okay, all right.
The
Molly's gonna
stadium's indoors.
Yeah, it's the Mercedes Benz, which is like
Oh, the
la, 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 la.
retractable roof.
pop in. Yes.
Okay. You might be warm. Let's rethink your outfit. Let's retalk it.
Okay.
Right? My creator shout out this week is she has a lot of different accounts, but you might know her as Sasser House or Emily Ann Music. Emily Ann is a country artist, and I know her through her and her husband's like comedy account / it's mostly her. And the first video I saw of her is when she was trying to like sew something the night before. There was like a 3-part series. Anyways, her husband, I think, runs Sasser House. And then she has her like Emily Ann Music. But she's recently like popped off in the music world too. And she like played one of the stages inside CMA Fest inside the what's that called? Inside Nissan. She played one of the like opening stages. Anyways,
I thought
just think she's
Nissan was
super-
under construction.
it is. I'm going there this weekend to see Ed in the old one.
Hey,
This weekend's Ed.
literally
Yeah.
building a whole new one.
Right next door. Yeah.
LOL. Okay, and also is CMA Fest right now?
No, it was 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Cool.
So anyways, Emily Ann Music, she's really funny, also has great music. She's a great songwriter. It's very catchy. I am not a country music girl, but I find myself like remembering her songs, and
Will
she's
you
just really
sing
funny.
one for us?
No, because I can't remember any. It's like when she's singing them. Oh, she has one that's like licensing. I probably like can't fully sing it, but it's the Whipped song. She sings like about her husband.
Oh, he's whipped?
Yeah, she like spells whipped.
Oh, cute. Okay, I'll look her up.
Yeah. Okay, wow. I feel like this was like, you know, at the end of therapy when you felt like every emotion possible
Yeah.
and now you're tired. That's me.
I come alive.
I love that for you.
Yeah. We went deep on this one.
We did, but it was really good.
Well, let us know. Let us know if you hated it. You know, I'm just kidding. Don't let us know if you. Well, you know what? You can. Freedom of speech, man.
To a point, and then I'm going to block you.
Yeah, don't be mean. Keep it sisterly.
Listen,
Depending on your family trauma, that might be aggressive. Keep it kind. Keep it gentle. Keep it real. Keep
are we
it
really going with this
sisterly.
outro? Okay. Toodles.
Bye.